The primary purpose of this video is as an exemplar and an explainer for AI so that AI can see how I want to structure the Christmas campaign video. So the way I'm going to start, I'm going to base it around a lesson that I do with the students. And I always start with saying to them that too many easy things makes us worse. When we do safe, hard things, it makes us better. So we start off with going up on our toes. So actually I'll just pull my pants up a little bit so you can see it up on my toes. So we balance on our toes. And this is the first safe, hard thing. So it's not that hard, it is safe. For some people it would be hard though. So I say to the kids, this is the easiest safe, hard thing we're going to do today. I'm imagining that in the video, as I'm filming in New Zealand, what I'll do is that I'll explain up to that point, and then I will cut to something else and talk about the benefits of balance, particularly balance as we age. But I'll film the whole lot in multiple locations. So the next thing I do with the kids is I say, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go down slowly. We're going to squat down slowly while we're still on our toes. Slow build strength. And then we get to the bottom. And what we do at the bottom is we recover. We don't rest, because rest and recovery are different things. And I talk about how resting, if we rest too much, it is the easy things, or is one of the easy things that can cause us to go backwards. Whereas recovering just allows us to do the next hard thing. And the next hard thing is standing up slowly. We stand up slowly, and then we put our heels down and we recover. So that part of that scene will probably be filmed in a different spot. So I'll film the whole thing in multiple different places. Let's let this car go past. So after that, I'll probably cut to an explanation of why strength is important in life, and then I'll say we'll come back to the next step in the lesson. The next step in the lesson is a harder thing. So what I say to the kids is, once we can do one hard thing, we can choose to step up to a harder thing. The harder thing is crossing our legs. This is called the sit and rise test. The sit and rise test is the ability to sit down cross-legged on the ground without using our hands. 5 points comes from the downward face. If you can get to the ground like I am now and sit down on the ground and get your ass wet like I did just then without using your hands, that's 5 points. I say to the kids, while we're on the ground we recover and we prepare ourselves for the hardest safe hard thing. The hardest safe hard thing that we're going to do today is to go up. Now, coming back to the videos that I'm going to film in New Zealand, filming in multiple places, I will cut again from this and then probably talk about the research behind the sit and rise test before we come to the next bit. Now, if the person needs to put their hands on the ground for the next bit, that's fine. But for each point that you touch the ground, you take away 1 point, each point of your body that touches the ground. So the next part is the hardest safe hard thing. And that's when you stand up slowly. Let's do that again, because I lost my balance a little bit because I've been doing it all week. So what you do is you go up slowly, because slow builds strength, because we talk about the difference between strength and power. And then we come up to the top, and I do, just for fun with the kids, I do what I call the Michael Jackson, which is the hee-hee. Okay, the kids love it. So I plan to film that in multiple different locations in New Zealand, and then have sections of the video in between each that explains the benefits of each of the different, like balance, strength, might even talk about flexibility. Often what I'll do too is when I'm halfway through this, I will have, let's say, a chip packet in my hand, and I'll talk about how that is an easy thing. It's an easy choice. Whereas walking past the chip packets in the supermarket to go to the fresh produce section is a slightly harder thing, and it's the safe hard thing, whereas choosing the easy thing all the time makes us go backwards. So that's the plan.